Listening to BearatNight podcast with your host, Jurassic Parker.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages and non-binary, this is the BearatNight podcast, and I have a very, very special guest. This dude has been circulating my TikToks and just social media for a while now, and I've been following him for he's been doing this for a long time, but he's like an overnight sensation, but he's definitely not overnight. He's been doing it for such a long time. He's like a spirit animal to some people. I feel like the way he presents himself, and you know what? It was just Jason Pleasant. How you doing, brother?
Doing good.
Thank you. Like when I say you're a spirit animal to some people, like you have people like Mr. Rogers and what's his name from LeVar Burton and everything. Reading Rainbow, yes. Like
he was on Reading Rainbow.
Yes. So you have Mr. Rogers, LeVar Burton. They, Mr. Bob Ross. These people are like they give people joy, when they see them. And I see when I look at your videos, you give joy. It's nothing but pure joy, bro. And it's just like
doing. That's what I like doing. Entertaining the young at heart. In fact, that is my brand new slogan for my YouTube channel, MJM Entertainment.
Okay, man, dude. I'm trying to place your age range. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? If you don't mind.
29.
Jeez. Okay, because I'm like the matter of the retro things that you know. It's like, okay, he knows everything. He's a blast from the past. It's like the nostalgia.
Not everything.
The nostalgia there is like when you do, when you do the videos and you're doing the performances. I'm like, I used to do those in my room when I was like, I used to do those. God, if there was a TikTok back then.
Believe it or not, I got people still commenting the very same thing when I danced to Deuces by Chris Brown.
No, what is it? You did the Instinct. That's when I first started seeing you.
It's going to be me or Bye Bye Bye.
I would believe it's going to be me. That's when I started to notice more of your stuff because I'm an Instinct head. I love Instinct. So when you start performing, I'm like, I swear to God, it's like I'm looking at myself because I'm like, I was doing the same stuff in my room in my grandma's house. It was like, but there was no camera. I was like, he's doing all this. And I cannot do every time you get me. Like, I'm fanboying right now. This is me fanboying right before we get to the questions. You hit these flips, bro. When you hit these flips out of nowhere, it's like I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Just like, where did that come from? Like, you hit these, and you hit it on the mark too, and you have the pose. It's like, I don't know where this guy came from, but he's a big boy. He's not a small guy, and he hits these flips, and it makes me happy. You make me like, I'm like, I'll be wanting to try it myself. But then again, I'm like, no doubt, nope. I'm gonna let him do that because I might break my neck. But bro, you do these flips, you hit these flips out of nowhere. You hit the poses, you hit these marks, like the choreography, everything, and it's just like, man, if you want to have a feel good moment, you want to have a great start to your day, watching your channel, it gives me that, and it gives a lot of people that. And I read the comments, bro, and I love how it's a lot of positivity there. It's a lot of positivity. Now I know there was some people before, but it's like they probably did some negative, but the positivity overshadows so much of it. You give people that that outlet. Like, man, I used to do this when I was a kid. I used to do this with my friends when we were like doing this. And people forget sometimes what it's like just to be free and be yourself. And you do that, and it's just like, it's a feel good moment, bro. It's a feel good moment. You live. People are living out there.
To be honest, I love performing ever since I was in high school. Ever since I was in high school, when I had my first non-nerve-wracking on-stage performance, it was during my freshman year. It was during my freshman year in junior high school. When I started doing this performance called New Faces in Quincy High School with my brother. The first song that Chris and I ever did was Not Too Young, Not Too Old by the late Aaron Carter. And ever since then, I love being on stage.
Now, it's like you definitely you're used to it. It shows you have the presence, you have the stage presence.
I love giving stage presence. The best.
Who's your favorite?
Stage presence energy. I love to show is some stage presence from AJ McLean of the Backstreet Boys, a little bit of Justin Timberlake, and Raz B from B2K.
I can totally see that. You know what? It's funny you say, because Raz B was the hardest worker in that group.
I know, right?
He was the hardest worker. People don't give Raz B his credit. He be hitting those moves. If you ever, there's a video, there's one of the performances on the BET Awards. They had the first album performance.
Pandemonium.
No, it was during I think maybe it was Pandemonium, but they had the red outfits, and he's such a perfectionist. Lil Fizz is like going the wrong way, and you see him telling him to go the right way, like he's fixing him the right way, like no, tapping him on the shoulder. No, you go this way, you follow us. But he's the hardest worker in that group. He hits every move so hard. And people can like to look at Omarion, but it's like, no, you gotta look at Raz B. He's doing something over there. Nobody's paying attention. He's doing something over there that you ain't paying attention to.
Honestly, he's the Michael Jackson of B2K. He's the real Michael Jackson of B2K.
He don't get the credit. I think because Omarion had the cute factor thing on. But it's like, no, Raz B could do some stuff, but it's just never give him the ball. I felt like, they never tossed him the ball. Like, what can you do? But he can do it all too. Raz B can do it all. But man, so much to ask you. But first of all, before we sorry, I thought I had turned the things off. But yes. So, how did you start getting onto TikTok? Like, how long have you been doing the TikTok thing? What made you start performing?
I've been doing TikTok since 2016.
Ooh.
I've been TikToking since 2016.
Wow. What was your, like, when did you start to know when it started to take off? Like, when did you start to, like, start getting the grasp on, like,
starting going viral?
Liking this. Yeah, going viral, yes.
Started going viral. I haven't gotten viral until 4 years later. I started in 2016, but 4 years later I got viral when I was dancing to Instinct's It's Gonna Be Me. That got almost like 1 million views.
Bro, were you ever contacted by at least Lance or Joey or anyone to like say, hey, you did a great job?
I've gotten comments from Lance Bass, but I was a guest on a live stream with Joey Fatone himself.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now how did that go? Like, how did because I believe that you got to be a fanboy of yourself too. Because I was fanboying a little bit, but I was prepared for that moment. I was pretty prepared for that moment, and the live stream went pretty good. So, like, because when I met Joey, it was at 90s Con a couple of years ago now, and I was waiting in line. And I finally got to meet him, and I had all this stuff I wanted to say. It's like I used to dance to y'all music in my room, and I had all this stuff. But when it came down to it, I could only mutter a couple sentences because I was like, I love your songs. That's all I could do. It was like, I love your music. I couldn't. I was just so starstruck because it's like one of my favorite groups of all time, and he's in it. So it was definitely a feel good moment for me. But yeah, I could mutter up. That's it. That was it. So you did better than me. You did way better than me.
Reminds me of the time I actually went on stage with Genevieve Goings from Choo Choo Soul. No, for real, man. I actually got on stage with the Genevieve Goings, the host of Choo Choo Soul from Playhouse Disney.
Wow, but your landscape of nostalgia is stretches. You know, you have your Disney, you have your Nickelodeon, you have your Fox. It's just like, and I love all that. As you can see,
I'm not much into Fox, but the main
Fox
point,
kids, I guess.
The main points I'm forward to are Barney and Friends, Nickelodeon, and don't judge me when I say this.
Okay. My
Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. That's where the MJM logo fonts are representing, because
what is that?
Those three.
What is it? What is it? Brony? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Brony?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't. I never understood the concept, but then I watched. I think it was a movie. I think it was like the My Little Pony movie that came out a little while ago, or maybe a couple years ago. And I was watching it, and it was like, okay, I can understand why people like it. It's different from when I grew up. For My Little Pony, it's definitely advanced better with the characters. From when I grew up, when I was a kid, I was like, okay, I can definitely get why people like this stuff now than when I was a kid, even more so. When it comes to when it comes to performing outside, has anyone stopped, like the neighbors look outside? Because you be hitting these moves and everything outside, and I see sometimes the cars are driving by. Do they ever just stop and just like?
No, they never.
They just say, "Hey, what you doing?" Or
they never.
Nothing. So they just used to it by now, huh? Just
not exactly. They don't even know. They don't even know what I was. They don't even know what. They just kept on driving.
So they don't know that they got a legend around there. That's what they don't get it. They don't.
But hey, if they don't like what I'm doing, that's their problem. That's their problem.
So speaking of that type of thing, so how you steer clear from like the haters, the ones that like to be negative? How do you deal with that?
Well, for one thing, when I'm going live on TikTok or Instagram,
mm-hmm.
if I see a hater in the comment, or if someone comments me that there's a hater, I just go for the Aaron Carter technique: snap my fingers and block them on the spot.
Okay. Now, I was never the biggest Aaron Carter fan because I didn't know too much about him. I just knew when because he was younger than me. I think he was a few years younger. Because I knew about Backstreet Boys, but I just never knew all the songs of the Aaron Carter type of stuff. I just knew like the Shaq one.
That's How I Beat Shaq.
Yeah, How I Beat Shaq. That's all I knew about Aaron Carter, song wise. What's a good song, Aaron Carter song to like listen to start from? Other than that,
to my vote, it's Leave It Up to Me.
Leave It Up to Me. Okay.
Yeah, from the Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius soundtrack.
Okay. What soundtrack?
The Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
Oh God, Jimmy Neutron was the best.
And believe it or not, that was actually the first Aaron Carter piece of choreography I actually learned. I even showed it to the guy.
Yeah.
He actually taught me this. He actually taught me the steps while he was live on Instagram. He actually taught me the steps.
Wow. how long does it take for you to learn these steps for these moves? Do you watch the videos over and over? Like, how does it?
I watch the music videos over and over, and sometimes I watch the live performances to see how it actually plays out. And sometimes it would take me like a couple of weeks to learn it, a couple of hours, or maybe a couple of seconds. But B2K's choreography, it took me months. It took me months to learn their choreography.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah. They're so intricate to what because you have a lot of boy bands that like you can get some of the dance moves, like you can figure it out, like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or even like a New Edition. New Edition is one of them. But another boy band that is really high and energetic and knows how to pop it like serious. Yeah.
That's Mindless Behavior.
You know what? You're right.
Mindless Behavior.
You're right, because I was watching a video not too long ago. Prodigy, and I forgot the other kid's name. The longer hair. He had the long hair with the goggles.
Ray.
Yes, they were doing like the choreography in New York a couple months back, and I'm looking at the moves. It's like, they make it look easy, but it's such a little intricate things that they do inside those moves. It's like, oh, okay, it might take me a long time. I feel like at least a couple weeks to figure all that out. I can't learn that in a day. Like, but they're definitely I think their dance moves like best, definitely a next level up from like the B2K. When they came out, especially they were little kids. They were a lot smaller too when they came out. So
now the boy band that I'm currently trying to get some choreography in is BTS.
I was just get out my head. Okay, so I would love to see you do the Jungkook standing next to you. I'm just waiting for the moment you get that song, because I know you're gonna kill it if you ever do it. Like especially it has him and Usher. Yeah, the remix with him and Usher, the Jungkook from BTS. It's really good. I'm telling you right now. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Dance moves, everything's clean. It's marvelous. It's marvelous.
All right.
Yeah, definitely tell you, you gotta check that out. Can you give me like your top 5?
Top 5 what?
Disney movies.
Top 5 Disney movies. Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I went there.
I think High School Musicals 1 through 3.
Okay.
Those would be on the top 3.
I knew it was gonna be High School Musical there. I knew it was gonna be one of those.
Number 4 is Let It Shine.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Let It Shine, number 4, and that's the one with Keke Palmer.
No.
Is that?
No, Tyler. That was Tyler James Williams.
Oh yes. Trevor Jackson, and is that the one with Trevor Jackson and Coco
Jones.
Jones, yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I wish they did a sequel to that. Honestly, that was a good one.
Definitely.
I wish. And number 5.
Number 5. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Okay. All right. Now, doing all this with the TikTok and whatnot, do you ever see yourself like being able to actually getting a chance to perform in front of people live, like getting your own like a stage set going?
Yes, definitely. Yes,
like, I can see you doing like a residency, like a Vegas thing, because you got so much, you got so much going on. Like you have an eclectic library of music that I feel like be kind of cool. Be kind of cool if you get you some pyro, some bunch of like, dance in the background. You never know, it's like, I think you'd kill it. Honestly.
Yeah. I always love to get back up. I always dream to go back onto the stage and give a little show for the public.
Oh, that'd be great.
I just miss it. Miss being on stage now.
How long has it been since you've been off stage?
Since 2013.
Wow. Okay, so when you get on, like, okay, how can I say? Being on stage, how does it feel to, what does it feel like to get on stage in front of people? Not a lot of people will understand, like, but how does it feel when you get in front of the crowd?
Just the roar of the crowd cheering your name,
Yeah.
It's an amazing experience. Giving the audience a great performance. You have worked so hard to prepare for it, and when it's finally time, it all goes down.
That's awesome.
It all goes down, and show them what you got.
It is a high.
It's an amazing experience.
And I can say, like, for instance,
when I was a kid, I used to get stage fright all the time. But there's one technique that I've always tried.
Wait, you had stage fright?
What I do to get over my fear of stage fright is watch my favorite artists performing on stage and try to imagine myself experiencing the same magical feeling that they're feeling when they're performing for their fans. All I see right now is them just performing for their fans, having a good time, and just loving every spectacle of what they do. So that's how I got over my stage fright.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. In your another talent of yours is that you know how to play guitar.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been playing guitar? Like, because you're badass on the guitar.
I started playing guitar when I was
good, man. You're really good on there.
I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. I was born in 1994. So probably like a few years, like in the 10s or 20s, I'm guessing.
Wow. Yeah, because I see you hit those riffs on the guitar, and one, you have a beautiful guitar too. It's a really nice one. It's really, what's the make of that? What's the that type of guitar?
Are you talking about the one? Are you talking about the white one with the purple strap?
Yeah.
That's the Prince Cloud.
Oh, okay.
That's a replica of the Prince Cloud.
Okay, that's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful guitar.
I have been eyeballing that guitar ever since my father introduced me to Prince.
Really? All right. Favorite Prince song? What you got? What's your favorite Prince song?
Gotta be Let's Go Crazy.
Okay. Now, is that your favorite one to play on the guitar as well?
It's Let's Go Crazy and Purple Rain.
Woo! Oh.
Crazy is my favorite song, but Let's Go Crazy and Purple Rain are my favorite songs I like to play on the guitar.
I can hear that riff right now. Yeah. Oh, yes. Purple Rain, yes. Okay, I gotta see you do that one. I gotta see you do that one. That'd be great. So how does it feel like doing, you have your TikTok stuff. It's just the regular real world stuff, like, the day-to-day stuff. Like, does anybody know about what goes on, like family, friends? They know your popularity that's online? Are they aware of it?
Not a lot. Not a lot, because I don't go out in public though. I don't go out in public a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've never traveled to any conventions. I've never been to concerts since 2022.
Yeah.
Went to concerts since 2022. I haven't set up a little meet and greet since my You Are Special concert. Since my You Are Special online concert.
Wow. I was sure like you did like a meet and greet or something at a con, man, they would love you. Like, especially at a convention. Like, I always say conventions is the place where you never see a sad face. It's always everyone's happy, everybody's having a great time, everybody's being themselves. I would say, hey, that would be the perfect spot where you be at, where you can be amongst your peoples. Everybody's coming to say hi and get to chat with everybody, and it's a great community feeling. So would you say, like, because I see you, what was it, the Drewski? Was it? Yeah, JJ. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw you on there, and then he shouted you out too. Like, he mentioned you. So, I mean, hearing that, it's like, okay, he's definitely gonna get more followers, more people his way. So I was like, the offers or whatnot has to be showing up. Like, they try to, because I'm surprised you haven't gotten a show yet, your own TV show.
To be honest, man, I'm thankful for every follower that I achieved. I'm thankful for every comment, every positive comment that I have. But none of that matters when I don't get support from my real friends. Because without them, without my fans and my real friends' support, I wouldn't have gotten this far. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's about having fun and enjoy and giving positivity to your fans.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. I love that. Like, the most important thing is your friends and family. Those are the ones who's gonna have your back through it all, no matter if the internet is shut down today or tomorrow. They're the ones that gonna be having your back, and that's how you know.
And listen, if I ever get to be on a show either on Nickelodeon or any other children's platforming, I want the world to know that I myself am autistic, and autistic people can be just as talented as everybody else in this world.
You're right.
Me, there have been a lot of autistic people who are very, very, very talented, and people just don't see it.
Oh, it's true. Like, I have my nephew.
People just don't see it.
My nephew is autistic, and I love him to death. He's so smart. He's getting there. Like, he's learning everything. It's like, he's a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to do a charity called Autism Speaks with cosplay, during cosplay.
Whoa! Autism Speaks?
Yeah.
Autism Speaks. I've seen a lot of reviews of that. They don't actually help autism. They don't actually support autistic people. From what I've heard, they actually hurt autistic people.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. From what I used to do with them, it was just for cosplay. So, help promote that. It was during a cosplay group I was a part of, but it's been the fun pouch about 8 years now. But it was a fun time, trying to promote. But I didn't know anything about, I guess, the goals on, behind these certain groups or whatever, the organizations, But when you're part of like groups that I'm thinking you're doing good, okay, you're helping people or whatnot. But hey, I guess it is what it is. But yes, but I'm always a heavy supporter of autism, and just because, like I said, I have family, so that are artistic, so I have two. So I mean, the fact that you're going out there and you're showing what you can do, and you're artistic, so it's like you're not letting anything get in your way, and I love that. And it shows like anybody, you can do anything that you set your mind and heart to, and that's what you're doing. It's like you're putting that out there, no matter what stands in your way, and you actually sharing more of that to other people that's unaware, and you letting that positivity grow and let it manifest, to other people. And you might have somebody else coming down the line who's gonna do stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, I used to watch this guy named Jason Pleasant on TikTok, and he gave me the courage to do this, and that's why I'm here now. you never know who's watching. You know, you just never know. And I love that's what you're doing. I love that about, you know, your whole platform. You know, and I could definitely see you doing like a Nick Jr. show, or, you know, like, because you have that attitude. And it's something that I think kids will love, especially on a platform like that, especially early in the morning. And, you know, like, what is it? What's his name? Face? In the morning, like, I can see you being that type.
I remember him.
Yes, I can see you being that, because I used to love Face when I was a kid. You know, like, you know, wake up in the morning, Face is on, you know, he's being super nice, super gentle, super positive. I can see that being the type of thing you would do. You know, I can see that in you. Like, oh my God, you can be that, you know? Before the next show comes on, here's Jason coming in with some positive affirmations, you know, positive motivation to the young ones. Is there. You know, I definitely see that.
Hi there, Face here. It is I, Face the superhero. Have no fear, Face is here.
Yeah, see? Bingo. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I can see.
I have been loving that character ever since the late 90s.
Yes.
Man, I would do anything to go back in time. I would do anything to go back in time.
I can totally be like the living embodiment of Face. If they ever want to reboot Face for Nick Jr., it has to be you. I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there. If you ever Nickelodeon, Viacom, Universal, whoever owns it, you know, for the children, let this man here be the new face of Face for the Nickelodeon, Nick Jr. Okay, just put this man out. This is him. That, you know, you can do so much with your positivity, with your, oh my God, your energy, bro. The energy that you have.
That's who I am. That's who I am. I love being energetic.
And I just love it. Is you just being unapologetically you. And it's like, it's only you. It's like there's no one you don't find no copycats, because it's just you. There's no fakeness going on. It's like you can just see it's all pure and everything with you the whole way. And I love that. I love that's what you're doing. And I hope you keep it up too. Because, bro, like, don't let anybody down your shine or anything. Any type of negativity, don't let any of that, because you are on the right track, bro. You like, I steal this a lot, but you're doing the Lord's work right now. Like, because the way you're moving right now, bro, you're doing the Lord's work. You setting up things for people in regular day to day. Like I said, you give me like the hype energy when I see your page. You know, when you hit the flips, when you're dancing and stuff. It's just like, what is that? Black Boy Joy. That's what they call it sometimes. So it's like you doing that. It's like, man, that positivity. It goes. It bleeds through the screen. You know, and that's what you're putting out, bro. Every time. Like, you kill it. You kill it every time. And I know everybody else is agreeing with that. What you do. And I mean, I don't know how you keep doing these flips. I need to learn how to do some flips though. That's what, because you hit these flips and you get in a superhero pose and you just, I don't know how you do it, bro. I don't know how you do it, but you do it every time.
And that flipping
on beat.
That flipping since 2015.
But if you do it on beat, you don't do it off beat. It's right on the mark every time.
I try to. Some of my backflips weren't on time. Backflips were not on time.
I mean, but hey, I can't tell, because, as a matter of fact, I think anybody does it. If you're doing it wrong or if it's a little off, the fact that you did it is the part that still gets people in shock. It's like, oh my God, he just hit a backflip. Like, it's over. Game over. It's like, you got served or something. Like, you be the secret weapon. But bro, I don't want to hurt you too much though. I just want to say thank you so much for joining on to the show. You are a new light to everybody, you know, positivity, and I want you to keep going, bro. Just keep going, doing what you do. I can't wait to see you on TV again. Like, see you on TV, and like I said, I can't wait for somebody to get to see this or watch one of your videos. Be like, hey, we need to put this guy on Nickelodeon. Get you something.
That's my goals, man. Trying to get on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, like, oh my god, if you had like the little the little stuff toys or whatever,
The second part of my Nickelodeon goal is winning a Kids' Choice Award.
You know what? That ain't gonna be half up. That's not gonna be that's not the method. Oh, sorry. That's actually possible. The way things are nowadays, I think they have internet trophies and stuff now too. Especially, I mean, it's only a matter of time before that happens. Honestly, I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen soon. It's only a matter of time. If you're on the same track that you are, and you keep going, it's only a matter of time somebody gonna see it, and either if it's not an award, they're gonna build an award around you and give you one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. Cause you doing it you kill it every time, bro. You kill it every time. And I just love seeing people like yourself doing that.
On some of my TikTok videos, I've also had this dream of hosting the Kids' Choice Awards. If I actually had the chance to host the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, I would give the new generation a little taste of our generation. A little taste of our generation by bringing back two special venues from 2002 and 2003.
What's the venues?
For the venue of 2002, it's the bigger, louder, messier Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Laboratory. And in 2003, it's the Nickelodeon Game Station.
Oh, you took it back.
Oh, yes.
You took it back.
I was thinking of going for Space Station Slime from 2001.
Yeah.
But that's a little too much.
Oh, man.
The laboratory and the Game Station are the best bets for me.
I don't know why I have the feeling like I could see you doing like a host of like Nickelodeon's Guts. Or
Guts, that was a good show.
Or what is it? What's the one though with the tomb? Sorry.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes. Yes. I can see you doing that, even a host of that. That'd be great too. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, man. You just have that likability that you could do it all, bro. You could just do it all. Honestly, you just do it all. It'll work. Like, if they build something around you, it's gonna work. It'll take off. The kids will love it.
Just give me a script and I'll try and do my best. Just give me a script and I'll do my best.
That's it. That's all. And I'm sure you will. They'll love it. I'm sure say it. It's only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Man, thank you so much, man. I've been wanting to do this interview with you for the longest. And I thank you so much for joining on the show. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, which is Jason Pleasant Official. You can also find me on TikTok, Jason Alexander PLE. All one word.
All one word.
All one word. And you can find me on YouTube, which is My Jesse Mack Entertainment.
Okay.
Jesse Mack Entertainment. And on my Twitter page, which is Jason Pleasant 02.
Got you. Jason Pleasant 02. All right. But you heard the man. You heard it here first. Man, thank you so much, Jason. Man, you made my day, bro. You made my day. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next week. Once again, Jason Pleasant in the room and on the pod. You new fan of the show. And thank you guys for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason Pleasant. My name is Dom. This is BearatNight Podcast. Be yourself. Bear it all.
You are now listening to BearatNight Podcast. Ashley Parker.